Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin. I'm running for the king. I'm here in the shed in my backyard and we're gonna pull orders. Last week, I talked about not being motivated. At least I talked about it a little bit. The thumbnail was about me not being motivated to list. I was just hit in a rut. But I went yard selling this week and that kind of gave me a little kick in the pants, a little new inventory, nothing too crazy, no like giant death pile being built in one yard sale. And we'll talk about that when we get there. But let's jump back to Monday or Tuesday. Let's jump back to Tuesday. That's where we start the videos and pull orders. We'll work our way to the weekend. And then when we get to Monday, we'll talk about yard sales a little bit. Let's go. Update on my goals for April. I almost said March. 23 listings as of right now. I had one today that I did at lunch, and I did a couple yesterday, mostly cards, but I did a clothing one. In fact, an article of clothing that's been hanging, well, right behind you, for a long time is finally not hanging, and hopefully it'll sell. But sales are slow today. I only have one. I'm going to jump down from this counter. Let's go pull it. All right. It's a hat, and it's one I took an offer on. It's one I've had forever. It's in Hatbox One. It's all the way in the back. Let's dig it out. Some hats I know will sell, and some hats I'm like, that's an interesting hat. This is one of the latter. This is it's an old school like nylon hat, and it's got a W there, but it is a Wissassage. I can't say it. Yacht Club. It's a Yacht Club hat. It's from Wisconsin, and it's not the cleanest. It's got some discoloration on the inside, but it sold. So that's what matters. It sold for $8 plus shipping. So gonna get this boxed up and to the post office. My daughter has a softball game, and so I'm gonna run to the post office, run to the hometown thrift to see if there's anything good on half off day, then shoot across and watch the softball game and try to get out here and either edit video or get some more listings tonight. We'll see. Thanks so much for hanging out there with me today. We're starting off slow. Hopefully it'll pick up. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey folks, today is Wednesday and it is the 9th. Yeah, the 9th of April. I got a few orders. It's all media. One's really good. And so I know some people don't like selling media, but every once in a while I find a good item. I did go to my hometown thrift yesterday on half off day. I think I said I was going to go on the video yesterday, but I did go and I spent $3, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I listed at lunch and I listed $83 worth. So, and I got everything that I bought listed except for one shirt, which I think is going to go in my live auction. Whenever I get that, scheduled. I sold a VHS tape, The Pirates of Penzance, right here. Factory sealed. It sold on offer $8.83 plus shipping. So I don't even know what kind of offer that was. It's a weird thing, but they accepted it. So I must have sent it. I'm not sure. I got a CD too. It's in drawer 2. And we're looking for a Bing Crosby one. I see it right here. Bing Crosby Gold Records. This one's not super valuable. I bought it in the big CD buy from a couple years ago, and it sold on offer $5.39 plus shipping. Obviously, neither of those items was a big media item, so I have one more for us. It's a book set. I found this at a yard sale randomly, or estate/yard sale. I don't know if it was last year, year before, but as soon as I saw them, I knew I was going to buy them. I knew they would eventually sell, but I knew it might take a while because just the right person needed to find it. I'm going to go get it. It's in a big box. It's like a box set, or it's a box of books. It's a lot of books. I'll be right back. And here's the box. I thought I had it pre-packed, but I do not. So I'm going to pull one out and show you. So there's 6 books in the set, and they're from a library. It's Ancestral News, and it's from 1987 through 1992. And what these were it was like an old, what's the word I'm looking for? Like newsletter. So like they just totally had printed a newsletter and mailed it out as part of the Historical Society. What was the name of this society? Let's see. It is the Ancestral Trails Historical Society in Vine Grove, Kentucky. And I forget, like there's several counties or something that it encompasses, and it has like their notes and things. And like one of them is all about graveyards, and there's a lot of local history. I just thought it was cool. So they're green books. They're not very exciting, but whoever had these had them professionally bound, probably for the library, and then the library probably sold them or gave them away or something. So there's 6 of these. I think I paid 50 cents a piece for them. Even if it was $1 a piece, it was still a good deal. And they sold $67.49 plus shipping. So I had them listed at 70, sent a 10% off offer yesterday, and they accepted. So pretty nice little book sale. I do have to pack these up. They're going to stay in this box, though. I'm just going to bubble wrap them and pad them around a little bit so the box doesn't jiggle and they don't burst through on the way there. And I shouldn't have any issues. And those are the 3 items. So not a big sales day number-wise as far as number of items, but that book set is great for me. I didn't even remember I had it. So when I sent the offer, I'm like, oh, I know I didn't sell it. I'm like, first thing I did this morning when I came in was make sure it was there. I knew I could find it. So thank you so much. Sorry my voice is going all weird. I got a cold coming. Well, it's here. So hopefully that goes away quick. I did list at lunch. Like I said, I listed those things from I picked up at the Hometown Thrift yesterday, and I listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So I am at 20. I was at 23 yesterday. Add 5 to that, 28 so far for today. I need to end at 32 to hit my stay current on the goal, but I don't think there'll be any issues. So thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I'm heading to the post office in just a few. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey folks, today is Thursday. It's the 10th of April. I have 4 sales, 3 on eBay, 1 on Mercari. The one on Mercari is a bundle of 12 items, 12 different listings, 13 different items. And so they're all cards. All 4 sales are cards. I know that doesn't make for interesting content, but that's what I have. So I'm going to keep you on the wall. We're starting there. It's going to be a single camera angle day, at least so far. Let me show you what sold. So the Mercari one first. There's 13 cards here. So we have this Mewtwo, and we have this Mewtwo, this Dragonite card, this Machamp card, this Radiant Steelix card is pretty cool looking. Obstagoon, I like that one actually. A Mew V card. We have this Rotom card, a Mawile card, a Rayquaza card, a Gyarados card. This one's kind of cool. And then the last listing had 2 cards. They're both the same, but one is in English, one is in Japanese. And so I allotted them together. I thought was cool. So these all sold for $30.75. I already have them re-sleeved and ready to go. This is best case scenario, unlike those breakable steins that I had, that was a bundle that I put all in one box. It's excellent because these would have been 12 envelopes, I guess, and 12 different things, and by them combining it saves them on shipping over the long run if they bought all 12 individually, and it's going to save me on supplies and such as well. So that's a win. Let me get eBay up and grab those 3 cards right back. So for eBay, we have the first one is this Mew card. There's one just like that in that big bundle too. That one's a different one. This one is a Japanese Brute Bonnet card. It's pretty cool looking. And then we have this Blastoise from the 151 set. Let's see. The Mewtwo sold for $4 plus standard envelope shipping. The Brute Bonnet, the Japanese card, sold for $4 plus shipping. And that Blastoise sold for $2 plus shipping. So I feel like I have a lot going out the door, number-wise, but not dollar-wise. So I'm going to get these all packed up and finish my lunchtime. I do have some more jerseys and stuff prepped that I had in my death pile that I'm pulling out for that auction. I just got to find a time to do it. And I'm going to mow today if it doesn't rain. But if it does rain, it's too late to set it up. So maybe tomorrow we'll do the live auction. I don't know. I need to do 2 live shows this month. I really need to get the stuff sold. That's what I need. So we got to get it scheduled and get it going. So we will try to do that as soon as I can. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. See you tomorrow. Hey folks, today's Friday. It's the 11th of April. I have 4 items going out, all on eBay. No cards today. First one's a CD though, so we're going to stick with media, at least at first. Let me turn you around. It is here in drawer 10, and this is Linear Caught in the Middle, or Linear. I'm not really sure. Not sure where I picked this up. Somewhere. It sold at $9.99 plus shipping. Next up is a shirt. It is up here in C8. and I still have a weird voice today, but I feel like it's better than yesterday. Last night, man, I had like an hour where all I did was blow my nose. It was not cool. Hopefully I'm on the uptick now. Here's a shirt. It's something we picked up at Goodwill in St. Louis. My daughter found it. It's a Oiselle. It's Oiselle. And it's a running shirt. It's got like birds on it, and it's fairly high quality from the feel at least. It sold on offer $8.99 plus shipping. And then I have two more items. They're both things I listed this week. One is something I listed yesterday, right out of the death pile. Let me grab that. And actually, I grabbed both. So this is some fabric. I don't pick up fabric very often, but I did see this at a yard sale, and I picked this up. It is Strawberry Shortcake. It is from 1980, is what it says on the fabric. And it's about 69 inches long, 45 inches wide. Still has the original tags from JCPenney. Handwritten tag right there. It's attached to it. Sold 20 bucks, $19.99 plus shipping. And then the last thing is something I picked up at my hometown thrift on Tuesday. I spent $3 there, including these overalls. And so I don't know if you can see it because I put them with the words on top, but women's overall shorts. They have Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald embroidered like they're hanging out in the pocket up top. And I just thought they were cool. I'm not sure what I paid for them exactly. It was $3 for this shirt and some books, but this sold on offer today, $20 plus shipping. So we'll take that. I know I took an offer and I just listed them this week, but we're going to go for a fast nickel and get them out the door. So those are the 4 items I have on eBay. I don't think I have anything on Mercari. That's a no, and nothing on Poshmark that I've seen so far today. So that is going to be it, unless something comes in before I head to the post office. It's time for me to eat, get back to work. I will see you. If I don't see you in like a couple hours, I will see you on Monday. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you then. Hey folks, today is Monday. It is the 14th of April, and I finally got to get out for some yard sales on Saturday. And at first they were not great. And you know, if you're a seasoned reseller and you've been to an awesome garage sale, you would say all of them are not great. But the next to last one I stopped at was actually an estate sale, and I've picked up some pretty good items. I'm kind of surprised nothing sold out of that yet, because when I got home Saturday in the afternoon, I listed, and I've been, the last video I talked about not having motivation to list what I have. And so I didn't buy a huge amount of stuff. I spent $76 on Saturday, but I don't know. It's refreshing to have new inventory that I found. I was able to, I listed, I think, 13 items Saturday after I got back from yard sales before we had stuff to do. And so it felt good to get new stuff in that I was at least more excited with than the stuff I've been listing on my death pile. So that's definitely a plus and a little kick in the butt to get things moving. I have 7 orders on eBay. I have 2 on Mercari. One of the ones on Mercari is a big bundle. So I'm going to do Mercari first. The first one is a Pokemon card, and I have it right here. It is a Japanese Mew, and it's I don't even remember where I pulled it, but I pulled it somewhere. It sold $2 plus standard envelope shipping. And then the other item on Mercari is a bundle. It came with a bunch of cards. Let's see. There's this Arceus and a Pikachu, or Surfetched, a Ho-Oh. There's 2 Zorak cards. There's 2 Mewtwo cards. There's a Mimikyu, and then there's this Japanese Wind-Pod. Those all sold in a bundle plus a DVD set. So I'm gonna go grab that DVDs. I'll be right back. Here's the DVD bundle. I took a bunch of different DVDs and that I already had listed, and I delisted them and listed them as bundles. This is one of them. So this is a it's a war documentary set. There's 5 different collections here. U.S. Civil War, World War I, World War II. And so all these DVDs, all these cards sold together in a bundle for $37 plus shipping. And they paid a lot of shipping. Mercari got them on that. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about it because the labels come in from Mercari. So I can't, I don't get that shipping money, and I can't, refund them any if it's going to be Mercari's going to pay well under what they paid. So we'll say that. That's all of Macari. The rest is going to be on eBay. Let me pull eBay up and we'll see what we have here. Since we have the cards out, the first one on eBay is going to be this Japanese card here. Sold $2 plus standard envelope shipping. And then the rest is going to be non-cards. I sold a CD, and I'll be really honest with you. I am not sure where it is because it says CD1, which existed. There it is. Okay, I had moved it. So here it is. Let's see if we can find it. It should be this one in an envelope. Yeah, it's right here. Very, very rarely will I ever sell a CD that's just the disc only. But this is one. It came in the big CD buy. And this is a promo pre-release CD for Tito's I Like It Like That from 1997. So there's the street date. And I just thought it was kind of cool. And it had a little bit of value. I had listed it for 10 almost 2 years ago and sent out a 20% off offer. It sold $7.99 plus shipping. The next item is in this yellow tub down here. And let me see if I can get the lid off while I got the camera rolling. That yellow bin was kind of overflow bin, and it has a little bit of everything in it. So this is a Tiger Woods Junior golf set from Radica. And this was brand new. I picked it up at my hometown thrift, but it came with batteries installed, and I was worried they'd be corroded and I would just get a return. So I did open it. It didn't affect the value too much, actually. I did open it, test it, took photos of it, explained in the listing that it was new, but no packaging, right? I had taken it out to test to make sure the batteries were not corroded. It sold on offer $8 plus shipping. I sold some media, so we're heading back to the bookcase. And the first one is a book. In fact, both media items are things I've had forever. This book here was on my mental list of books to redonate if they didn't sell. But let's see if I can find it. Hopefully I didn't donate it already. Looking in the wrong spot. It's up here on the top shelf. It's not in the best of shape, but this is, let's see. It is the Marine Corps Officer's Guide, 4th edition. It's what you'd expect. It's a hardback book. It sold on offer $10 plus shipping. I saw the offer come in and I was like, it doesn't matter what it is, it's a yes. And I think I had it listed at 12, so it wasn't bad an offer. It wasn't a bad offer at all. Let's see. DVDs are next. Old DVDs I've had forever. Happy to take this offer as well. Let's find them. They're going to be here next to these NASCAR cars. They're these Baby Genius, and I picked them up in bulk, super cheap from Salvation Army. And they had sat at Salvation Army forever at $1. No one was buying them. I offered them 25 cents if I took them all, and they took them 25 cents each. So I have a bunch of them. I've sold very few, so they didn't sell at Salvation Army. They also don't sell on eBay very well. But the buyer did send me an offer on these, and it didn't matter what it was. I was taking it $5.37 plus shipping for these two. We have 2 more items left. The next is a Lego minifig. It's right here in this Ziploc baggie. Let me throw it on the wall. Not terribly exciting, but I did pick up a few of these because these are retired in most places. It was at Dollar General, and this sold $8.39 plus shipping on offer. I have 2 more of them, and I'm hoping that one sell will push these to sell at full price and like bump them in the algorithm, because that sometimes happens. We'll see. And we've made it to the last item so far for the day. It's in C1, and that's my clothing box, but it's not necessarily clothing, although it could turn into clothing at some point. There it is. And wow, I folded it where you can't really see, but that is the back side of it. But this is, let's see, it's 2 yards of baby Sylvester Looney Tunes fabric, and it's got a bunch of baby Sylvesters and the ABCs on it, and it's from 1994. So it's 2 yards long and probably like 36 or 49 inches wide. I don't remember. I'm sure it says it in the listing. I've had it for a while. It's one I had taken down because I didn't know where it was at. I found it, I relisted it, and it sold in just a couple weeks, $7.99 plus shipping. Now I've had it listed for a long time, but the relisting had only been listed for a few weeks. So maybe that works. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out there with me. I think that's going to be it for today so far. Definitely so far, but probably for the day. I don't know about you, but my favorite part of reselling is the hunt. I love finding new things. I mean, sure, I like when things sell, but the hunt is what catches me. I'm a shopper, and I like to spend, and this reselling helps me get that itch to spend money out. And so it's cool to find old things or forgotten things or rare things or just things that I know I can sell and own them for a little bit and they go out the door. And reselling or yard selling this Saturday was really great as a kick in the pants, like I said, to get me motivated to keep going and get things listed. I'm going to get some things listed today for sure for myself, for my buying on Saturday. And hopefully we'll have everything that I can list from Saturday listed by Wednesday. That's the plan. So I didn't buy too much and I don't want to make a death pile. So we're going to try to push it and get it listed as soon as possible. That's how you make the money, right? You have to list it for it to sell. That's what we're doing. So I'm stoked. Hopefully this next weekend we'll have some yard sales as well and get back out there at least a little bit. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out there with me. Let me know what your favorite part is about being a reseller, if you're a reseller. If you're not a reseller, let me know you're not. It'd be interesting to see what type of people are watching these crazy videos. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate your subscription if you made it this far, because we're at the end and you heard me yap for however many minutes this video has been going. So thank you again. I hope you all have a great day. God bless.